Good morning, it's Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, and it's time for the Blue Hour back here at Schools Video today. Today in front of the Derek Kaufman Memorial in front of the Little League Park in St. Clair, where Little League Baseball will hopefully start this weekend if we can get this rain to settle down. We hope all of you who participate in Little League or softball will have a great season. May the balls that come to you be easy to catch, and may you get lots of hits. And now on for this day in history.
May 5th.
On this day in 1921, designer Coco Chanel launched her famous perfume, Chanel No. 5, in Paris. In 1925, teacher John Scopes was arrested in Tennessee for teaching evolution. He was later convicted in the famous monkey trial. This day in 1985 saw President Ronald Reagan draw criticism when he lay a wreath at a military cemetery in Bitburg, Germany, where members of the Waffen-SS were buried. And on this day in 1961, the first American literally reached for the stars. The Soviet Union had already launched a satellite and put a man in space. The United States picked up the gauntlet. Alan Shepard blasted off for an historic ride. His 15 minutes in space earned him a lifetime of fame. And that's this day in history.
Cinco de Mayo, or the 5th of May in English, is a celebration of Mexican heritage. Over the years, many people have come to believe that it marks the day of Mexico's independence, and that's, well, just wrong. The 19th century was particularly brutal for Mexico. After a bloody struggle to win its independence from Spain in 1821, the fledgling country fought America from 1846 to 1848, and then a civil war beginning in 1857. These conflicts left Mexico's economy ruined and its army exhausted. The nation had accumulated war debt and just couldn't repay its European backers. Mexican President Benito Juarez declared a 2-year suspension on its loans. That news didn't sit well with England, Spain, and France. So in 1861, those nations planned an invasion, but France wasn't out for just reimbursement. Napoleon III wanted to overthrow the Mexican government and install a French monarch in the Western Hemisphere. When England and Spain realized France's true intent, they withdrew support. Napoleon believed that Mexico was too weak to defend itself against his superior military. In 1862, over 6,000 French troops landed at Veracruz and headed toward Mexico City. But a surprise was waiting. Mexican General Ignacio Zaragoza and a few thousand militiamen waited behind fortified walls in the city of Puebla. The French marched into town on the 5th of May. The outnumbered Mexicans opened fire, killing 1,000 French troops. After a 2-hour battle, the remaining French retreated. Word of the victory spread throughout Mexico, and Zaragoza became a national hero. Later that year, the city of Puebla was renamed Puebla de Zaragoza, and Cinco de Mayo was decreed a national holiday.
This is Franciscan Media's Saint of the Day for May 5th. Today we celebrate Saint Hilary of Arles. It's been said that youth is wasted on the young. In some ways, that was true for today's saint. Born in France, Hilary came from an aristocratic family. In the course of his education, he encountered his relative Honoratus, who encouraged the young man to join him in the monastic life. Hilary did so. He continued to follow in the footsteps of Honoratus as bishop. Hilary was only 29 when he was chosen Bishop of Arles. The new youthful bishop undertook the role with confidence. He did manual labor to earn money for the poor. He sold sacred vessels to ransom captives. He became a magnificent orator. He traveled everywhere on foot, always wearing simple clothing. That was the bright side. Hilary encountered difficulty in his relationships with other bishops, over whom he had some jurisdiction. He unilaterally deposed one bishop. He selected another bishop to replace one who was very ill, but to complicate matters, did not die. Pope St. Leo the Great kept Hilary a bishop, but stripped him of some of his powers. Hilary died at 49. He was a man of talent and piety, who in due time had learned how to be a bishop. There's more.
Our verse today is from Acts. This Jesus is the stone that was rejected by you, the builders. It has become the cornerstone. There is salvation in no one else, for there is no other name under heaven given among mortals by which we must be saved. And the joke of the day, what do you call a worm with no teeth? A gummy worm. Everybody have a great day and a blessed weekend.